Rais William Ruto amekutana na wanariadha wa Kenya waliowakilisha katika mbio zilizofanyika Tokyo, Japan na kuwapongeza kwa mafanikio makubwa waliyopata katika mashindano hayo. Katika hafla hiyo, Rais aliwaahidi kuendeleza uwekezaji katika sekta ya michezo na kuhakikisha wanariadha wanaendelea kupata motisha na mazingira bora ya mazoezi. Ili kutambua mchango wao mkubwa kwa taifa, Rais Ruto aliwazawadi wanariadha walioshinda medali, kila mshindi wa dhahabu akipokea shilingi milioni 3. Wale waliopata medali za fedha walizawadiwa shilingi milioni 2, huku washindi wa medali za shaba wakipokea shilingi milioni 1 kila mmoja. Rais amesisitiza kuwa mafanikio ya wanariadha hao sio fahari kwao binafsi pekee, bali pia ni fahari kwa kitaifa, na alitoa wito kwa vijana kote nchini kuiga nidhamu na bidii ya wanariadha hao ili kufanikisha ndoto zao. Vilevile aliahidi kuwa serikali itaendelea kushirikiana na wadau wa michezo katika kukuza vipaji na kuinua hadhi ya Kenya katika michezo ya kimataifa.
Our top athletes who won in Tokyo were tested by the Athletics Integrity Unit, and therefore that confirms that our team won with integrity and there will be no issues. Your Excellency, I also want to say that over the last few weeks, we have had a lot of discussions with the World Anti-Doping Agency. They had raised 35 issues of non-compliance. And right now, Your Excellency, I want to assure you that 30 of them have been resolved, and now we await their decision and the direction. Your Excellency, we will continue to make sure that we implement your vision of harnessing talents from the grassroots. And therefore, the investment in infrastructure will continue so that we are able to get the talents from the ground. And Your Excellency, through your leadership, the athletes and sportsmen and women of our country are no longer complaining about being left at the airport, about not having good accommodation. Those are now issues of the past. And through your leadership, Your Excellency, Kenya's profile in the world is highly respected, and we will continue to implement reforms to make sure that we hold on to that profile. We were here, Your Excellency, when you gave the flag to this team, and they promised to return the flag with glory. And therefore today here we are in a moment of our national pride because Kenya performed extremely well, Your Excellency. I was there together with the chair of the Parliamentary Committee on Sports, and I can tell you, Your Excellency, it was very, very emotional. Very emotional when, Faith and Chebet were leading the team. We all felt the Kenyan spirit. And therefore, Your Excellency, I also want to assure you that in terms of welfare, the ministry was able to take care of the welfare of the athletes, and will continue to do so. I remember, Your Excellency, you had given us directions on matters allowances, which we implemented, and will continue to support this team and all the talents in our country.
As I promised when I came into office, the sports fund, I did say that it was not going to be used for any other purpose because it had been made a free-for-all fund where anybody who was looking for some money to do something went to sports fund. We have now said that sports fund is sacrosanct just for our sportsmen and women, to develop the infrastructure for them, provide them with incentives, provide them with support, and make sure that Kenya continues to shine and to be the champions and to pursue excellence as we have seen in the past, now, and going into the future. In recognition of your heroic efforts, a total of Kenya shillings 27 million has already been disbursed to the medalists. 3 million for each gold medalist, 2 million for each silver, and 1 million for each bronze medalist, in line with my directive when you left here. You also asked me to consider the matter of affordable housing for medalists as extended to Harambee Stars after the CHAN. I want to confirm again that just like we did for the CHAN Harambee Stars sportsmen and women, the 7 medalists will also benefit the way the others did. Government of Kenya, we are going to pay for half of a house of your choice. So you choose the house, we pay for you half, you pay the other half. And if you don't have money to pay the other half, and I know you do, we are going to extend, like we are going to do for all other Kenyans, a soft loan that will enable you to pay between about 5,000 shillings every month for a house that you will end up owning. And because we have already paid half, you will be paying probably about 2,500 or thereabout. So the 7 good people, unlucky for men, 7 ladies and 1 man, you will become the beneficiaries as your colleagues did in support of our sportsmen and women in Kenya. I have discussed with our disciplined forces or services, disciplined services, both our KDF and our National Police Service, and we have agreed that a total of 500 sportsmen will be hired into our disciplined services. To provide them a base where they can get the necessary equipment, the necessary support for them to continue raising the standard of sports in our country. I have discussed with CDF, and in the recruitment that is going on now, 200 sportsmen and women will be hired into the military. And I have also discussed with the Inspector General of Police, and he has also confirmed to me that 150 sportsmen and women will be hired into the NPS. I will be discussing with the other disciplined forces, prisons, KWS. I will also be discussing with the NYS so that we can carry more sportsmen and women into these disciplined agencies so that they can get the relevant training for them to be supportive and to be supported in excelling in their talents. It is clear that Kenya is not made for the average. We are not fashioned. Our DNA as a nation is not for the usual and the ordinary and the average. Our DNA as a nation is for excellence. And we are not meant for the third world. Kenya is not. Kenya's DNA is not for the third world. We are in the third world by mistake. We are in the third world by default, and we must correct it. We must correct it. And that is why I am telling every Kenyan, if you had any doubt in your mind about the DNA of our nation, look at the performance of this team. The performance of this team, out of 198 nations of the world, we are the second best after the United States. That tells you that is the league we play in, the League of Champions, the League of Excellence. That is where Kenya belongs. Like our athletes, we do not settle for average. We aspire for excellence. Every race you run, every medal you win is a reminder that Kenya's destiny is not merely to participate, but to triumph. Our athletes remind us that excellence is not given. It is earned through sacrifice, discipline, hard work, and courage. The world expects Kenya to lead, not to follow. As you, our champions, have proven, greatness is our heritage. Mediocrity has no place in the Kenyan story. Just as you train for gold, Kenya must train for excellence in every field, in education, in health, in development, in innovation, and in leadership. Average does not raise a flag. Average does not unite a nation. Greatness and excellence does. You carry more than medals. You carry the proof that Kenya can be, and indeed are. You carried our flag with pride and brought great honor to Kenya, once again proving that we are a nation of champions. It is not an easy feat to achieve. Out of 198 countries, Kenya finished second overall with 11 medals, 7 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. To be the second best in the whole world out of 198 countries is no mean achievement. This is an achievement we celebrate with pride, but more importantly, one that we must emulate as a nation in every other. You have once again inspired Kenyans, especially the young people, and reminded the world that ours is a nation rich in talent, discipline, and resilience. You are not just athletes, you are role models, ambassadors of Kenya, and torchbearers of our national pride. As we celebrate your victories, let us also remember that discipline, resilience, and unity are the true gold medals that inspire every Kenyan.
The stature where our athletes have placed Kenya requires that we continue to collectively as a nation, and also specifically for our sports ministry, the Federation, Athletic Kenya, as well as individual athletes, we must continue to protect that stature. Because great talent, great achievement comes with great responsibility. I therefore urge all of us to continue protecting the image of our country, and for the athletes out there who are aspiring to continue with this legacy, I pray that you will maintain integrity, hard work, focus, and protect the image of our country as a powerhouse in athletics, now and in the future, and forevermore. Nothing unites Kenya more than sports. Nothing profiles Kenya globally more than sports. And athletics has been our number one sports. We have received favor, glory, respect, dignity because of the hard work, the grit, the focus, and the discipline that our athletes have shown around the world over many years. I want to thank the team that has returned from Tokyo for sustaining our national dignity and our track record in athletics, and for proving to the world that our dominance in athletics is not temporal, is not time-bound, it is long-term, and we will sustain it for as long.
And in line with His Excellency's promise, Edmond Serem, they are getting 1 million Kenyan shillings. Makofi kwake. Next, the check is to Raynon Kipkorir, who won a bronze medal in the 1500 meters. Another 1 million shillings, Raynon Kipkorir. Tumpigie makofi akija kupokea haki yake kulingana na ahadi ya Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Daktari William Samoei Ruto. Clap for him. And for her, it's a whooping 2 million Kenyan shillings on silver. Next, we have Faith Cherotich, and this is a gold medalist with 3 million Kenyan shillings to herself. That's 3,000 meters steeplechase, Faith Cherotich. Followed by Perez Chepchirchir, who won a gold medal in the marathon. Perez Chepchirchir, gold medal in the marathon. Also gets herself 3 million shillings. Next is also a gold medalist, Lilian Odira, 800 meters. Makofi ya Lilian Odira, 800 meters. Followed by Emmanuel Wanyonyi, who's a gold medalist, 800 meters. Emmanuel Wanyonyi, 800 meters, gold medalist. Makofi yake yakienda tafadhali. And next we have Faith Kipyegon, and this one requires a very, very hearty clap because she has a gold medal, 1,500 meters, and a silver in 5,000 meters. So for her, it's a whooping 5 million Kenyan shillings. Wonderful. For Beatrice, she also won the 10,000 and 5,000 gold. That's a double gold. So she has a 6 million shilling check right there. On behalf of Beatrice Chebet, Faith Kipyegon receives it. I'll request that we all now just proceed on stage to take a picture with His Excellency with your... And for the rest of the athletes, don't worry, we have a photo session at the end after we've had breakfast. I think we've kept you on a hungry stomach long enough. So we'll have breakfast, and after that, we shall proceed to do the photo session at the end after we are done with this. But this is just for the medalists as we now progress to have breakfast after this. And let's just clap for them one more time. Those are the athletes that put us in second position. Thank you, Your Excellency. We shall now take our seats as breakfast is now served. And let's just clap for them one more time. Those are the athletes that put us in second position.
Sir, I'm privileged to have come back now with a team, which we did so well in Tokyo. You gave us the flag, we returned the flag, and with very good performance. Second in the world with 7 gold medals, 2 silver and 2 bronze. So it was a really good performance out there. We thank you for your support, sir. And we keep going. This team is very young. I think I was the oldest member of the team, together with Faith and Mweresa. And if you see the medalists, apart from Faith, the other athletes are very young. So it means the future of our athletics is very nice. And we really thank you for the support we've got.
I would say we did extremely well compared to 2023 World Championship in Budapest, where we had only 3 gold medals. So this time we came back home with 7 gold medals and silver medals and bronze medals. So as I stand here, I was not the deputy team captain to Tokyo, but I'm representing Beatrice Tebet, who is not there with us today because of what happened. She lost his father-in-law. We really say sorry to her and the entire family. So as assistant team captain, let me take this opportunity to thank the government of Kenya for the support we got while we were preparing for Tokyo. We say asante sana. Thank you to the ministry, thank you to AK for really helping us to achieve this great milestone in our careers. Let me also take this opportunity to say a big thank you to Ambassador in Tokyo, Moile Moshira. Your Excellency, he did an amazing job to look for ugali for Wanyonyi. I don't think tungepata gold medal kama ingekuwa ya ugali. Malizie finish line. Tupate ya men pia kwa the other side of men. Because we did amazing as women. We came back home with 6 gold medals and 1 gold medal from men's side. So men, you have to pull your socks up. Let me also thank all the officials for helping us, the medic team, coaches, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Your Excellency, and we really do appreciate everything. Thank you so much.
Jambo Safari Media, Aida Nkile.